So, like I said, Chapter 6 is pretty long. It's the longest chapter in here. So, like I said, no doubt that I'm gonna split this up into 2 parts, no matter what. Because with Chapter 6, not only does it have a little bit more story, but it has the most amount of puzzles. There are at least 32 puzzles in this chapter. Yeah.
Mr. Layton, glad to see you finally joined us. With you here, we have every... yeah, I'm gonna have to do another voice because it hurts.
Go
Gonna do this one.
ahead.
With you here, we have every suspect in the murder of Dr. Schrader gathered in this room.
Sure about that?
We'll see. So yeah, this one's gonna be very story heavy in the beginning.
The gang's all here. That's... A few days ago, renowned archaeologist Dr. Andrew Schrader was found dead in his laundry room. His murder is still at large, but look around you. You could very well be sitting next to the culprit.
A suspect? Me? Utter nonsense. What reason could I possibly have to kill a man I don't even know?
A bit slow on the uptake, eh? Mr. Beluga, every person in this room is after the Elysium box. Even though I've said millions of times, it's just a box. Anyway.
It's a box!
But it's not just any box. It's a secret box.
Well,
A box that has no importance.
Hey Patrick, secretly, I'm a little bit naive.
Are we just calling SpongeBob at this point? I call everyone to solve a murder, not get copyrighted by Nickelodeon.
Tell me, Professor, Mr. Tell me, isn't it Viacom?
Viacom, Nickelodeon, Paramount, they're all the same thing. I just don't want to get sued by anyone.
Wait,
Okay.
who the fuck are you?
Who are you? Where are all of you? Where are we? Ah, okay.
You're in video game land.
that box ties each of you to our dead man, so there's no doubt that one of you here did the deed.
Did what deed?
I'm sure putting this case together has been a triumph of police work, Inspector. So tell me, what facts have you unearthed in these last few days?
Hey, watch closely now, Mr. Layton. Watch closely now, Mr. Layton. This is how we unravel mysteries in Scotland Yard.
You have my full attention, Inspector. Please, hypothesis away.
I first learned our falsehoods through evidence obtained in the late doctor's office. According to his notes, Schrader spent quite some time in town researching for the Elysium box. When I learned that he died shortly after returning home to London, it came into focus. I believe our criminal first spotted the doctor when he was inquiring about the Elysium box here in town. Spying a chance to obtain the coveted box, the fiend followed the doctor to London and murdered him.
Ho ho! Now that's a deduction worthy of London's finest. So, out with it then. Who's our man?
Hold your horses, I'm getting there. To summarize, the culprit must have been to Falsons before. Hold on.
That's fine.
What's more, this person must have also had the ability to travel freely between here and London. Now, as we all know, only those affiliated with the Military Express have that ability. And now, all eyes turn to Mr. Beluga, eh? Well, turn them back. Mr. Beluga said he was in London conducting business that day, and his alibi checked out.
Huh? But if it's not Mr. Beluga...
That's right. A murder stands before us. And his name is Sammy Thunder!
Da 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 da
Don't keep copyright.
What? You gotta be kidding, man.
I know Mr. Beluga has ordered you to turn over every stone in his town to find the Elysian box. He worked you like a dog, and you resented that treatment. So you decided you'd beat him to the punch and make off with his precious box?
This is outrageous. Samuel, what do you have to say for yourself?
This frame, you out of your guard, man.
Now I see why the box eluded me for so long. You've been holding out on me, Samuel.
No, I haven't. I swear on my favorite leather pants.
Leather pants.
Come on, Uncle, you know me. I never do anything that crazy. You have plenty of time to tell me your story back in London from a cell. Now come along.
So it was the good doctor after all. I didn't think he had it in him, but at least we can all rest easy now.
Professor, do you really think Sammy could have committed such an awful crime? I mean, there's one guy called Sammy Hagar that replaced David Lee Roth and Van Halen. Now that's a crime.
I mean, appearing in, something that I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about probably isn't that big of a crime. And besides, all we have to go on is this single torn photograph recovered from the doctor's room.
Ribbit.
Ribbit.
Oh, so that's the Elysian box. Wow, very fancy. I like the cute goat design on the top. Oh my. Flora. Thank you, Flora. I knew something didn't feel quite right, but thanks to you, it's all come into focus.
He looks aside, like, very jealous.
Yeah.
Huh, really? Do tell, Professor.
Oh, come on, officer, man.
Oh, come on, officer, man. My only crime is rocking and rocking. Ain't a crime. Yo, let me go.
By the way, the next part is all voice acted now.
Alright.
Yeah, just so I'll let you know.
You come along quietly if you know what's good for
You come along quietly if you know what's good for
A
you.
moment, Inspector Shelby. I believe we've all committed a large and rather unfortunate oversight.
Can't you see I'm in the middle of something right now, Layton?
Where are you going with this, Professor?
No one here has ever seen the Elysian box that we've been looking for. The one and only piece of visual evidence we possess is this torn photograph.
And get to the point.
The point is this, Inspector. The only person who could know what the Elysian box looks like is the suspect you're after. And it is this person who must have stolen the box in the first place.
Yes, and I've got the slippery fellow right here.
Ow! Take it easy, officer.
Pipe down, you hooligan.
And watch the hair, will ya? Wow!
Sorry to disappoint, but he's not the culprit.
Sure.
What? Stop talking in circles and get to the point, Layton. Who should be wearing the handcuffs?
Isn't it obvious? If the criminal does indeed reside in our midst, he or she would be the only one of us to see the Elysian box in person, which means the culprit. Must be you there.
What? Flora!
Luke, if you were to spill that tea, not even the belt would be
Inspector,
enough for
here.
punishment.
That's the photo.
He spills it.
after all.
Whoops.
Indeed.
Alright, that's
This,
it.
for those
Now
who
it's
don't
time
know,
for my
is a
fist.
piece of evidence
My
No,
fist,
no,
my
no,
fist
no,
of
no, no.
puzzles. The slutting puzzles, the tea mini game, the stupid circle ones, the cutting the boards.
It's a photo of the Elysian
Oh,
box.
oh well, these
And
puzzles
I have
aren't that
every
bad.
confidence that
That's
this
a good
shot
punishment, at
is
least.
the real thing.
Shit.
So, This little knick-knack here is what started the whole
Oh, it's still
mess.
voice acted?
Yeah, still
Well,
voice
To
acted.
be honest, it's a bit outlandish for my taste.
I'll let you know when the voice acting's done.
There's our frog head on it.
Aha!
I see you've put the pieces together too, Luke. Inspector, the emblem decorating the top of this box depicts not a frog, but a goat.
A goat? Not by my eyes, it doesn't.
That's just it. This photograph is missing the piece containing the goat's eyes. In its current form, the image looks like a frog to most people, as was the case with you, Inspector. Flora, dear, I believe you said the design looked like a cute goat, did you not? Well, that clears things up nicely. If you say you saw a goat, that must mean you've seen the real Elysian box before. Who are you really?
It's not
Yeah.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
Layton,
Wait. That's not her. That's not her.
No, it's Merrick! No, it's not Merrick. Well, guess who it is, and I have no idea how the hell he's able to do this.
Wait a moment,
It's,
let's see.
it's Old Man Waluigi! Your turn, Jess.
Layton! Curse you in the foolish heart of yours!
Wow, Waluigi, you grew 2 heads.
Don Powell?
Well, actually, no, you and Toy Barney both voiced Don Paulo at the same time. Don Paulo?
Well, let's do something. I'll do
Given
like.
a little more time, I would have beaten you to cracking its secret. And of course, hers and fortune would have been mine. But that ship is sailing now.
So you're the one who had the Elysian bots all along?
Another brilliant deduction from Layton's apprentice. Clearly he's learned from the best. It's my job.
Yeah, let's have Jess beat Don Paulo. But it's pretty funny, though. Go ahead, Jess.
But yes, you're right, little man. I stole it off that old fool while he was snoozing on the floor. Geezer probably caught a cold sleeping on the ground like that. Not that I care, one otter.
Toy Barney? Toy Barney? Luke?
He muted himself.
Oh, shoot. Alright, I'll be Luke for a while.
I think he got mad. I think he got mad because he was trying to do dumb.
No, I don't. No, I think he's fine and such. He's probably had something to do. I'll be Luke for a little bit. Snoozing. But Dr. Schrader wouldn't sleep on the floor. Hey, wait a second. If you've been posing as Flora, then where's the real Flora? Go ahead, you can be that model.
Where is he?
Is he okay?
Is he okay? I'm not saying anything.
Let me see you here.
I'm seriously, if I made
I think you're fine. I think you're fine.
Sorry if I left for a moment. The charge, my computer told me it was running low on battery, so I have to get the charger.
Oh, okay, no, that's fine. We were just a little worried, that's all.
Alright, then give me a second.
Alrighty.
If Luke has any lines, give me a moment. I'm just plugging in the computer.
You skipped the line and didn't
Sorry,
see it.
yeah, sorry, it was my fault. Can you, let me see if I can read it on screen. Oh, she's probably making hay angels with the cows in the old dropstone barn, but, I left her in.
Or maybe she's sitting there fuming because you bumblers didn't even notice we switched places. I must thank you two dolts for your help. You've given me more than enough information. The jig may be up, but the dance is far from over. I'm so close to unlocking the secrets of the Elysian box. Now I need to merely take this box to the...
Hold it right there, you skunk.
Hold it right there, scoundrel. I've got a lot of questions and you will answer them once.
Actually, I got a lot of questions too. First of all, you're a grown-ass adult old man. How the fuck were you able to be a little girl and such and have like a feminine voice? You really are the master of disguise if you could actually pull it off like that. I would have lots of questions about that too.
Tell that to Robbie Rodden.
Oh yeah, the villain from Lazy Town, yeah.
It's time for disguise.
You know, we should review Lazy Town sometimes. That's a good show. Oh yeah.
Where do you think you're going?
Still you.
Gotcha, you slippery devil.
You meddling
oaf!
You have no idea
just how slippery I can be.
Just tell me.
Ah! Don't just stand there. The worm is getting away.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna do the laps and, Dustin does the voice, because I don't want to do both.
Fool!
You really think a soft-bodied flatfoot like yourself could catch me?
So
long, Layton.
Who the fuck was that man again?
You gonna give me the slip, eh? I'll catch you yet.
Oh, wait for me,
Inspector.
Wow, look at the three of them shake a leg. I didn't think they had it in them.
I must say, I never once suspected Don Paulo had been posing as Flora, and for so long.
I sure hope the real Flora is okay. We absolutely can't forget to pick her up on the way back to London.
Of course we won't. But I'm sure Flora is having a grand old time playing with the cows.
Another thing I can't get out of my head is what Don Paolo said about Dr. Schrader. The way he was talking, it didn't sound like the way he was talking, it didn't sound like he killed Dr. Schrader. But if he didn't, who did?
I think you're spot on there, Luke. Something else is responsible for the doctor's death. Right now, I say the Elysia box is the key element to learning what that something was.
Then I guess we've reached a dead end. If only if Don Paolo hadn't run up with the... Professor, look!
Da 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 da!
There it is.
Well, look at that.
Don Paolo must have dropped it when he was running away from Inspector Chelmy.
So this is it, the Elysian box. At last, the box. Inside sleeps the key to uncovering a massive family fortune. I beg your pardon, sir? Mr. Layton, I'm gonna ask you to hand over that box now. As the son of the late Duke Harrison, I am the rightful owner of that box.
The box belongs to the Hersons?
You hard of hearing, boy? Inside this box, there's the key to cracking the secrets of the Herschend fortune. Seeing as how I share the bloodline, that box should pass on to my hands and no one else's. Oh my, that does change things. I suppose we'll have to.
Mr. Beluga, listen to yourself. you're no one more entitled to the bots than I am, or any other person in this room for that matter.
You listen here, Porter. This is none of your business, so I suggest you keep your opinions to yourself.
No, I'm sorry, but I won't stand by and watch you claim that bots as your own. If anyone has rightful claim to that bots, it's the current Duke of Folsom himself. Besides, I've heard about you. You turned your back on this town and left of your own free will. In my book, you claim to the fortune was lost to you walk. Your claim to the fortune was lost the day you walked out of Folsom's.
Oh, is that so? You've got some nerve, buddy. If what Crutch says is true, I'm afraid I can't hand over this box to you in good conscience, sir.
Hey, Uncle, what do you say we give up chasing on this box? Keeping the stuff on the DL is exhausting.
Don't you tell me how to run my affairs, Samuel. You've forgotten who signs your paychecks.
I never even wanted to be a conductor in the first place. Plus, playing my errand boy is getting old, man. It's more than a guy like me can take. Sammy Thunder wasn't born to work a 9-to-5 gig. Sammy Thunder was born to rock. Hey, world, I'm coming back to the rock, turning running into the top. Yow!
Samuel, what are you bumbling on about? Get back here at once.
I'm sorry, Mr. Beluga, but I think I'll have to hold on to this box for the moment.
Fine, do what you want. I hope that awful box curses all of you twice over. Hey, the Elysian box location.
I just like how Krantz took the insult, but then he got mad.
I mean, it's pretty gutsy for him to stand up like that. So the villain who made off with the Elysian box was none other than Don Paulo, brilliant scientist and self-proclaimed nemesis to Professor Layton. To find riches associated with the antique, he disguised himself as Flora. How was he able to do that? Don't question it. And tail Layton and Luke. And we also saw what Beluga was searching for. Beluga was searching for the Elysian box, which he believed would clue him on the location of the Herson family fortune. As a member of the Herson family, he felt entitled to any family riches, though some people in Folsom disagree strongly.
So it seems Don Paolo wasn't responsible for the doctor's death in the end. Huh? Was that you?
It might have been.
No, it was Justin. It was Justin. Yeah, he left. Anyway, maybe it really was the Elysian boss's fault after. Oh, there we go. He's back.
Alright.
Yes, it sounds like the doctor had already collapsed by the time Don Paulo arrived on the scene. Perhaps you're right, Luke. The box could very well contain a lethal element that killed the doctor. But without seeing the box's effect in action, how can we be sure?
You don't mean...
I do, Luke. We must open the box ourselves. It's the only way.
Please just hold on a moment.
Huh? Yeah?
Is there any way I can convince you to let me have that box? It's of vital importance.
Before I do that,
No.
I would need to know more
No.
first. Why is this box so important to you?
You're gonna tell me I've been with the professor for 400 miles just to get that box, and now you want us to hand it over to you?
Well, to be fair, she was also looking for the box herself, and she didn't know where it was either.
Oh well, yeah,
Yeah,
makes sense.
but I do agree that, like, we would at least like an explanation why she wants it.
I'm sorry, it's not for me to say, but I must deliver the box to somebody important. I must. Who is this person? I can't tell you anymore, but once I'm done, I'm certain this awful curse will go away forever. The curse will end, and and everything will be over and done with, and he'll... Whatever do you mean, dear?
Help! Somebody! Anyone! Come quick! Somebody else just got taken away to Herson Castle. The vampire's gonna suck his blood, and then he's gonna steal his soul. Why did it have to be him? Why? He was such a stand-up guy, too.
What? No, that's impossible.
Wait, Katya? Where are you running up to? Wow, she sure left in a hurry. Maybe all that vampire talk scared her. Do you know what she was talking about? I feel like I could only follow half of what she said.
I'm as confounded as you are, Luke. But after our discussion, I am doubly sure now that this box contains a greater secret. The path to understanding everything lies right before us. While potentially perilous, opening the box seems to be the only course of action left to us.
Mr. Professor?
Good. And let's take this to our room so we can open the box away from prying eyes. Praying eyes, whatever.
The professor and Luke decide to head up to the room in the hotel. Alright, here we go.
Finally, the illusion box.
Indeed, Luke.
Alright, here we go.
I can't look. Oh, no.
Huh?
Huh? The box is empty, and we're still alive.
Then it would seem my theory was correct.
What do you mean, Professor?
It's just a string.
A secret string!
But yeah, the box, it was nothing. Nothing was inside it all along.